After 2 years of unexplained nightmares, Adanna thought she was losing her mind. But one dream would change everything. This is episode 3 of Daughter of the River. It started like every other night. Adanna was back at her mother's village, standing by the river where it all began. But this time, she could see clearly. A figure emerged from the water, tall, commanding, with eyes that burned like fire. And it spoke her name. In the dream, the entity said, "You promised yourself to me. Your mother sealed the covenant. You belong to the marine kingdom now." Adanna woke up gasping for air. Her heart was pounding. This wasn't just another nightmare. This felt real. Too real. Desperate for answers, Adanna reached out to Pastor Osa, the same pastor who had prayed with her mother years ago. When she told him about the dreams, his expression changed immediately. Pastor Osa said, "Adanna, what you're describing isn't psychological. This is spiritual warfare. Your mother made a covenant with a marine spirit when you were born. That entity has been claiming you ever since." For the first time in her life, Adanna felt seen, understood. Someone finally had a name for the darkness that had followed her. 3 days later, Adanna was at home when something impossible happened. She saw him, not in a dream, in her living room. The figure from her nightmares stood at the foot of her bed, as real as the air she breathed. He was beautiful and terrifying at the same time. And he spoke, "You cannot escape me. You are mine." Adanna screamed. Her neighbors heard her. When they rushed in, he vanished. But the smell of the river remained, salt water and something ancient. Pastor Osa explained what was happening. Marine spirits don't just haunt you. They masquerade as protection. They give you success, favor, and gifts, but everything comes with a price. Your career success, Pastor Osa said, wasn't just hard work. That entity accelerated it. But every promotion, every victory, was a chain tightening around your soul. Adanna finally understood. The favor wasn't a blessing. It was a trap. Pastor Osa pulled out his Bible and showed Adanna scriptures about spiritual covenants, about generational curses, about the power of renunciation. He said, "Your mother made this covenant out of desperation, but you don't have to honor it. Jesus Christ has authority over every marine spirit, every covenant, every darkness. We can break this." For the first time in 30 years, Adanna felt hope. Real hope. Not the false hope that came with the entity's gifts, but the hope of true freedom. That night, Adanna knelt and prayed. She renounced the covenant. She called on Jesus. She declared that she was no longer property of the marine kingdom. And something shifted. The dream stopped. The presence lifted. She could breathe again. But Pastor Osa warned her, "This is just the beginning. The entity won't let you go easily. We need to go back to where it started, the river. We need to confront it on its own ground." Adanna was ready. After 30 years of bondage, she was finally ready to fight back. Next week, watch as she returns to the river shrine for the final confrontation. This is where everything ends. This is where she breaks free. If this story resonated with you, comment exposed below. And if you know someone battling spiritual bondage, share this with them. Freedom is possible.